everybody, welcome to GeoGuessr with the Strangelands. We have Alzarath here.
Hello.
And making his GeoGuessr debut, Dr. Brian Logan 111.
Hello.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
And Talkus the Valiant. How you doing?
Kairate.
What he said.
Gesundheit.
Alright, so we're playing GeoGuessr. We'll quickly go over last week's champion, which would be Mr. Miyagi. 17,555, and that was a difficult challenge. One of the hardest we've had yet, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations, Mr. Miyagi. You are our weekly champion, and we're going to move on to this week's game. The link for this seed will be in the description below. You click on that, you can participate, play the same seed that we're playing. When you get your score, you can either post it in the comments below in the video, or you can go to the subreddit and post your score there and share your thought process and all that jazz. So the Reddit link will be in the description below, and so will the seed. Right?
GeoGuessr subreddit, not the Strangelands subreddit.
Right. It will be in the GeoGuessr subreddit, r/GeoGuessr. There'll be a link. Anyways, since we're going to have some new viewers watching today, the gist of it is we get dropped in Google Street View in a place randomly in the world, and we have to guess where we are, and it is done 5 times, and the commentary will be private, so you'll be able to hear Brian's thoughts while he's doing, or Talkus's, or Al's, or mine, whichever video you're listening.
Tolkith, woo!
And I forget, do we get 2 minutes each to figure out where we want to guess?
You get 2 minutes each. If the timer expires, wherever you have your marker is going to be your final guess.
Okay, so you can click make guess multiple times as you kind of refine it.
Yeah, you don't want to actually click the make guess. You just want to drop your marker. So you click the map and your marker goes doink, and you leave it there. Make guess will actually end the round for you, and I don't know. I like to use the full 2 minutes. I know Pasta likes to make guess. Anyways, everybody ready for round 1?
I think so.
Okay, remember to mute yourself. 3, 2, 1, go. How's it going, everybody? Looks like we got a nice clear sky. The sun is a bit to the south. Not terribly helpful. The people are driving on the left. So yeah, we got Dr. Brian joining us today. I guess he's seen a GeoGuessr vid or two and thought it would be fun. And I believe that he has never played GeoGuessr before. Uh-oh, here we go. We got Russian. Alright, so it's Russia. We're going to hop over to Kazan real quick. And since I can't read Cyrillic, I don't know. I don't really guess much other than Kazan. Asta World. But, you know, it's possible if you come across a city name. The problem is you can't really tell what is the city name. Does that say Toyota? I don't know if that N is pronounced like a Y. A street name would be nice. 45 seconds. I love the flames on the bus. That's hilarious. Alright, we'll keep going. So, a street name might be helpful, but I don't think I'm going to get that here in Russia. God, look at these bland buildings. Not that America's much better, but... Basketball. Nice. So, it's a city that's big enough that they like basketball. Kazan, you know what? Maybe I'll be daring and go south of Kazan. Nah, I think I'll leave it. 1 second left. Alright, time is up.
Okay.
Alright, so I went to the left from the starting point and saw a lot of Cyrillic on the sign. Of course, whenever I see Cyrillic, I go for Kazan, east of Moscow, and that's what I went with and got 1831. Did you guys see the bus at all?
I saw a bus, but I didn't look carefully at it.
It had flames going down it, like it was a fast bus. That was
Speed bus.
Exactly. It was fantastic. How'd you do, Al?
I was gonna go with Kazan, but the vegetation didn't look like our previous guesses in Kazan. It looked actually more like, I want to say, west and north of it as far as the vegetation went. So I guessed a little bit closer to Moscow. I wasn't confident enough to go north, so I ended up with 2101. But I went with pretty much the same clues as you.
Nice. How about you, Brian?
Yeah, I was going around and I saw a billboard advertisement that had a website that ended in .ru, and so that got me started with Russia because I didn't immediately recognize kind of the typeface or whatever, but I didn't find a whole lot else that helped me out other than it looked somewhat populated, and so I also clicked a guess that was near Moscow and ended up with 2345.
Nice. Talkus, how'd you do?
Man, why does Brian have to be the best at everything? I guess Kazan, 1834, yeah.
Oh, well, you got 3 points more than I did.
Woo!
Guess right next to each other. Good old Kazan. It's trustworthy. Oh, and just to fill Brian in, for whatever reason, the Russia guesses tend to be close to Kazan. If you go east of Moscow, down that road that heads straight east, and there's a river where 3 rivers merge into one. There's a city called Kazan, and a lot of the Russia guesses kind of hover around that area for some weird reason.
I say it's confirmation bias.
This one's just kind of an exception, most of our guesses have been kind of between St. Petersburg, Kazan, and down to Krasnodar.
Yeah, I mean, I
That
just
little
figured that
triangle.
most of I don't actually know that well, but from what little I do know about Russia, it seems like most of the population is kind of, in that area over near.
Yep. All right, everybody ready for round 2?
Indeed.
So,
3, 2, 1, go. All right. Looks like we may be in Russia again. You got that sign right there. Let's, man, I don't want to guess Kazan twice in a row. I really don't. But, maybe I'll just, oh, wow. What does that say? Nakok? Nikok? That could be a city, couldn't it? Probably not. All right. 250. These are speed limits. I'm hoping for a highway sign. Man, there are a lot of cars here. A lot of shipping. Oh, here we are. All right, that guy has a Russian plate. If you saw it said RUS right there, I think it was. I don't know. Wow, look at all this traffic. See, we need a better way to narrow down inside of Russia. Because I don't want to just keep on guessing Kazan. It just seems kind of cheap. I don't know about cheap, but it just seems, I don't know. I want to expand. There's that basketball photo again. The billboard. Wow. Alright, 25 seconds. My god, look at the traffic! Look at all of these trucks. This is a major shipping route. My guess is they're going to Moscow. Perhaps shipping from St. Petersburg. This has got to be a major port, right? Shipping comes down here. Let's go with Torshok. Let's go there. Oh, this is by a river. Let's go by Tever. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we get plopped right back in Russia. I don't know about you guys. The way I went down the road, there were hundreds of trucks.
yeah, there were a lot of trucks. Well, I was kind of following the same truck most of the time or whatever.
Yeah, the trucks in the oncoming direction. I mean, dealership trucks. Obviously, they were carrying 12 cars each, and I mean for miles, nothing but trucks. So I initially was going to guess Kazan, and I'm like, well, that's going to be cheap to do it twice in a row. So I'm like, well, if there's so many trucks down this road, there's got to be some kind of shipping lane, right? There's got to be incoming, all right? So I thought maybe St. Petersburg port shipping to Moscow. So I guessed on that road, by Tver, and I'm only 69 miles away for 46.48. How'd you do, Al?
I didn't do quite as good. I was like, it might be Russia again, but there are other countries with similar languages like the Ukraine and Belarus, which do show up on here. And I also saw a truck that was from Italy. I was looking at the web addresses. One of them was from Italy, shipping stuff across, apparently, to Russia. So I guess Belarus, and I got 3,393 points.
That's still a good guess. How'd you do, Brian?
Basically saw Russian stuff again and didn't have a whole lot else to go on, and so made another wild guess that happened to be just 24 miles away from the location, and so I ended up getting 4,874 points.
Holy cow!
Super lucky.
Very nice.
Awesome. How about you, Togus?
Glorious Lord on toast. Well, I saw a truck with the web address .de, which is of course the web address for Deutschland. And but all the street signs and stuff were like in Cyrillic. So I was like, this is in Germany, and this is in Poland because they don't speak Cyrillic in Poland. And I guessed Poland for some reason, and I got 2239. Yeah.
I did see a billboard that was identical to the billboard that we had in the first map. It was a basketball player, so I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird.
I saw that one.
Yeah, it was in both maps.
With the guesses so close together, we might actually submit this one to the GeoGuessr people, because they've actually been asking for examples of it hitting the similar area each time.
Yeah, it's not terribly common. We've had it happen maybe once or twice.
Yeah, it's not terribly common. They're trying to work out ways to fiddle with the algorithms, so it won't do that as much, though.
So it isn't true random then?
Yeah, it's not true random.
Oh, they've come out and said that it's not truly random, that it favors populated areas and things like that.
Yep.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
There's only so many desert Australian roads you can take in a day.
Exactly.
Right.
All right, round 3. You guys ready?
Guess so.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow. Brian is putting up a fight. All right, so we've got dark soil. We've got dry vegetation. We have poor camera quality, so we're looking at Australia. Sun is to the north, so Australia is highly likely. This is got green vegetation, so I'm going close to the coast, right around here. I mean, it could be various other places, but I think northeastern is fairly common. Oh, what was that? Is that a sign? Not that I'm going to be able to read it. Yeah, I can't read it. I guess the only thing I can really hope for is to make it all the way down here and perhaps jump into another road that has clearer camera quality. Flooding. So this is a floodplain. Let's go with South Australia. I don't know if this is a floodplain down here or not. Let's go right there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've heard it before, which areas are prone to flooding. And I don't remember if that is South Australia or not. Watch it be in Queensland. Okay. 24 seconds. Oh, yeah, the sign. Let's see if we can get something out of that. Major Mitchell explored this area in 1846. Well, Major Mitchell, I'm proud of you. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a better guess. We'll go with it and see what it is. Alright, time's up. Alright, well, dark soil, poor camera quality, sun to the north, kind of points to Australia.
Ooh, sun to the north. That's clever.
Yep. It's... I don't know, that was a difficult one. There wasn't a whole lot of information. I didn't see any road signs. All I saw was a flooding area, and Major Mitchell explored this area in 1846 sign. I thought that was kind of bizarre.
I didn't see that one.
My original guess was in Northeast Australia, but when I saw the flooding plain, I went with South Australia, and I got 1481. How'd you do, Al?
I originally had my guess kind of like west of Brisbane, but the more I was looking, I'm like, this is a little bit too green. I don't want to really guess too far north or west. So I ended up moving it to New South Wales and losing some points for it, but I still got 2966.
How about you, Brian?
I saw that they were driving on the left, and other than being, like some former British, like I haven't even looked at what countries drive on the left, and so I was hoping that Australia was one of them, and so I just clicked smack in the middle of Australia and spent the rest of the time trying to find any other signs or anything, and didn't. So I have a marker in the middle of Australia, which was only 600 miles away, and still managed to net 2,663 points.
Nice. Yeah. Cars on left usually point to South Africa and Australia. When you're looking at desert, that is.
Got it.
Taucus.
New South Wales, 2468.
Oh, right by Al.
Mm-hmm. Al, I guess Al sent us the challenge, and so our challenger always appears as Alzarath.
Yep.
Got it.
Indeed.
All right. Ready for round 4.
Yep.
Indeed. Yeah. My viewers are probably laughing at me.
3, 2, 1, go. Holy cow, I can't get ahead of Brian. He's going to win on his debut. That is crazy. Alright, this does not look American, that stop sign there. This, however, does. Alright, these fire hydrants don't look American. Load restriction in effect. A load restriction. Okay. Alright, signs. Mill Road, Longhurst Road. Alright, let's go with Middle America to start out. Alright, let's head down the road. Could be Canada. Those signs definitely looked Canadian. But I'm not convinced. Oh, here we go. This will help out. Go back. Go back. Go back. Elgin. 300 meters. This is not America. This is England, isn't it? Wallistown, St. Thomas. All right, let's go with Northern England to start out. Elgin 3. I don't know what Elgin is. I don't know if that's like a province or what. But this looks English to me. No, it's not English because the car's on the right side. Oh my gosh. Gotta be Canada then. We'll go with Ontario. Talbot. Elgin 3. Yeah, gotta be Ontario. Or gotta be Canada at least. Yep, see, I think that's the shape. Or no, it isn't. Ontario's good enough. Let's go closer to Toronto. Oh wow.
Oh boy.
That was a difficult one. My first thought was Middle America. But as I was going down, the street signs didn't look American, and the fire hydrants didn't look American. And eventually, I ran into a sign that said 300 meters. So I thought perhaps England. And then I saw what did I see that convinced me of Canada? I already forgot. Anyways, I thought Canada. I guessed by Toronto. Got 40.
Wow.
Yep, 43-43. How'd you do, Al?
Absolutely terrible. I was torn as to whether it was Europe or the US as well. The trees did not look like they were middle US to me. They looked more northwestern US.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, I guessed up near Washington, and well, actually, I guessed specifically in Idaho. But I guess northwest. And oh wait, no, I accidentally clipped Montana. Wrong. But I got 863 points.
Oh, the car on the right is what changed me from England over to Canada. That's what it was.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Dr. Brian.
So I looked at the road signs and trees, and I thought it looked very US-like. Having come from the Pacific Northwest, I thought it looked like a number of those kind of trees, but there was also a lot of farmland. And so I moved down the coast down to California, where I know they grow a bunch of stuff. And so I put a push pin over there, and then was very surprised to see where it ended up being. But I didn't see the 300-meter sign.
Yep. The meter totally sold it on Canada or England. Tuckus.
I thought the landscape looked a bit like Indiana, but because Indiana is the far east of the corn-growing region, I guessed in the Illinois just a hedge, and I got 2984.
Nice. That's still a good score.
How many points did you get, Brian?
Yay.
Oh yeah, I only got 549 for being 2,000 and more miles away.
See,
We were both in a similar boat there.
the new interface, you get bonuses for getting kind of close, but if you're just a little bit far, it does really punish you a lot more than the old interface. The scoring system, by the way, Brian, the scoring system changed from the old style to the new style.
I see.
That's where that comes from. Anyways,
Yeah, and the newer one you can get like 6,000 points on, I guess.
yeah,
I mean, the old
6,000
one.
is the cap.
Anyway.
Anyways, last round. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was a good round for me. That definitely... What the hell? That definitely got me pulled it. All right, this is Spanish, probably. That pulled me into first place. Spanish, the driving on the right. Where is the sun at? Sun is to the north. So we're looking at probably South America. Perhaps even Brazil. I don't know if that is Portuguese or Spanish. I'm gonna lean towards Spanish, but I don't know with any certainty. So let's get a preliminary guess in northern Brazil, and we'll go down the street, see if we can catch a sign. All right, no passing. I need a better sign than that. More no passing. Maybe I went down the wrong way. Jeez. Lots of goats. Maybe I should go back to the start, you think? Alright, a sign. 49 seconds. Alright. Campo Major. Alright. So that didn't really help me. Why can't I move forward? There we go. More no passing signs. I don't think I'm going to get any more info out of this. Yeah. Most likely Brazil. I mean, it could be another South American country, but you know, all our guesses are tending to be in Brazil. Aw, look at them. What are they doing? Holy cow. All right.
I hate myself right now. I just really hate myself right now. You want to know how far away I would have been?
How far?
I was just west of Fortaleza.
Oh, wow.
I was like, the camera quality's too good.
That's really meta.
So
yeah.
that was a tough one, honestly. I mean, there was some Spanish on there, although I couldn't tell if it was Spanish or Portuguese. I don't know how to tell the difference too much between those, besides that CAO, and I couldn't find that CAO anywhere. But, I don't know, the sun was to the north, which told me probably South America, and since Brazil is quite popular, I went with northern Brazil and got 34-47. How'd you do, Al?
42 points. Want to take a guess where I guessed?
Spain?
South Africa, because I didn't recognize the language.
Oh, boy.
I was originally, west of Fortaleza.
Man, if you drove down the road long enough, I mean, quite a few miles, in the middle of nowhere, there was like this, I don't know, it was like a lemonade stand or something, and there were like 8 kids there and a couple adults just sitting there in the middle of nowhere at this little stand. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, the only, evidence of civilization I saw was the little farm that you started out by, so.
Yeah. Well, that's not even on a primary road. It's not, the road's not even mapped. What the hell? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at my
It is.
How'd you do, Brian?
I guessed almost right next to where Al guessed. I forgot, I saw the text on the road at the very beginning. And it didn't look like Spanish. It didn't occur to me Portuguese. I don't know why. I should have thought of that. Because it looked kind of, yeah, it wasn't Spanish, but it looked kind of like Spanish. And so Portuguese should have popped into my head, in which case I might have thought of Brazil and gotten a bit closer. But yeah, I thought I saw possibly driving on the left. And so I did South Africa. And yeah, it was nowhere near it. 40 points.
Talkus?
I can't help but notice that like we've had 3 people join GeoGuessr, and yet I'm still going last. And I'm not sure whether this is a compliment or an insult.
It is. If you look at the mumble,
Alphabetical.
look at
Yeah.
mumble. We go in order.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Speaking of Mumble, my viewers now know my audio settings.
I thought you all were conspiring against me. Never mind. So I was confused between South Africa and Spain and Italy, for that matter, and Brazil. The language, with again more at the start, looked sort of Spanish-ish more than anything else. So I guessed Spain, and then at the last moment I was like, because like the houses had like red roofs, like what you might find in Spain, maybe. And like at the last moment I was like, no, this is not Spain. So I had a hero moment. I reached my cursor down to Brazil. I clicked on it, and my eyes lit up with joy. But I was just a 70-second too late, and 76 points.
I've had that happen a time or two. That's frustrating. All right, let's see our final scores.
Oh, we did our 5. View summary.
View summary. All right, so I got 15,750. How did you do, Al?
This is the first new GeoGuessr that I've lost. I got
This is only the
9,000
second time we recorded, though.
Third time.
Oh, third.
Yeah, I won the first 2. I totally bombed this one. I got 9,365.
All right, for being a new person then, I don't feel bad about 10,471. That was mostly as a result of 2 lucky guesses at the beginning.
Well done. That's a good score. Talkus?
9,601.
So
last.
what I'm hearing is I got second place.
Yay!
Yes,
You did indeed.
The glory of the
Hooray.
Lorgonaut host.
Silver medal.
All right, well, if you guys played along with us, post your score in the comments below or click on the Reddit link and post your score there. We got a lot of people who participate in this, and if you want to see how everybody else did, you can go there as well. But if you want to give us a challenge for our Friday video, go to geoguesser.com, make a custom challenge, pick your 5 spots throughout the world, and give us the link, and we'll play that on one of our Friday videos.
Yay!
Yippee!
Thanks for playing.
I got
Thanks
a
for inviting me.
participation medal.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.